Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to...
Now, what would be your advice, especially as a lawyer, to the Nigerian Bar Association president, Mazia Famosi, and his members of the executive, on how best to handle this matter, and also how best to wriggle out of the controversy?
Well, if the NBA is going to salvage any sense of self-respect and public respect, the best way to do this is to say, well, even if they're still staying, because it's going to be difficult for them to back down from what they have said it's just a donation, right? Even if at that, they could have just simply come out and listen. Because of all the controversies surrounding this, we're going to refund that money to the state of Rivers. Though, in our own opinion, it was given to us without any strings. But we don't want to be misrepresented. We're refunding the money, but our position still stands. Mr. President cannot do this, he cannot do this, he cannot do that. If they don't do that, they're going to get embarrassed. When this thing gets to court, court will tell them to refund it. Be watching. Court will tell NBA, and then that will even be more embarrassing. They may think that the court will back them because it's lawyer to lawyer. But no, if this thing gets to Supreme Court, they will refund that money. Why? Because even if we don't put it in writing, you tell me you are coming to host an event in my state, and based on that, so as part of supporting NBA, I'm giving you 300 million naira. Then you take the stuff away from my state. They are now telling me you want to keep the money. The only way they get to keep it, if it's 300 million naira, is a normal type of donation. And they have to show examples of other states who did the same to then say that, okay, in 2024, we got 300 million from Lagos State. We got 100 from Ogun State. We got 150 from Edo State, to show that this is the kind of money state governments give NBA. But if it's only Rivers that gave you 300 million and everybody's giving you 10 million, 20 million, 50 million, then you must be a thief. If you want to keep the money, you have to refund it. So to me, the best way to save face at this point, because it's getting nasty, I have to weigh into the matter. I have to publish my own article, and then Ubani SAN published his own rejoinder, and now I've invited him to a public debate over this matter. And I didn't even know that you are going to do a show. You are a mainstream OG journalist. You don't get involved in rumors or stuff like that. People like you have been around for very long. You know the game. So if you are doing an interview on this thing is going mainstream. This is no longer a blogger somewhere. This is a publisher getting involved in it. Okay? So they need to cut it off right now and say, listen, okay, this is getting messy. We got a donation, but if people are misunderstanding, collect your money. But Mr. President is still wrong in doing this, in doing that. I would respect that. But they won't do it. You know why? They're very stubborn. They've spent the money. In fact, they even have to account to NBA. How did they share the money? I want to know, sir, how did they spend it? 300 million is not small money for an association conference. So now government is funding lawyers to go and be gathering. What's going on? To me, is wrong. Yes.
Okay. So I'd like to find out from you,
yeah,
what do you think will be the effects of what has just happened on the legal profession, and particularly NBA?
It just keeps giving us a black eye. NBA is right now, people don't trust lawyers. They don't trust the judges. They don't trust the legal system. And now they are hearing this. Let's be frank. I'm also a lawyer myself. I want the legal profession to be respected. Because if it's respected, I'm respected. But what is happening now is not good for us by any standard. Nigerians already believe that lawyers are in cahoots with those who are oppressing them. And this kind of story only reinforces that. Because you can't give anybody 300 million and they will then do you anyhow. No, let's be frank here. Even if it's a matter of mental, it's like you and if I come to your office now, and you gave me 10 million, and then they want to knock down yes tomorrow, I will feel obligated. You don't even need to tell me. You don't even need to say, okay, I know I've collected a gunja now. I have to stand up for my guy. So I think this is an opportunity for NBA to actually revamp, just like Ubani agreed with me, revamp the operation, probably come up with a new policy that the NBA executive should not be soliciting state governors, not be state actors, or even politicians for money. They shouldn't be doing that. It's a shameful thing to be doing. You want to do a conference, you should fund it internally or by private donations. That's what other organizations do, unless you're a charitable organization. Even me, that is Nigeria Lives Matter, that is a non-profit. You don't see me going to government and say, come and give me money, because I'm supposed to be fighting them. Nigeria Lives Matter is supposed to be for Niger people, meaning that when the government is not doing right, I'm supposed to speak up. When the government is doing well, I'm supposed to support the government. So if they then see me going to government places looking for money to fund Nigeria Lives Matter operations, what kind of respect would the followers have? They know that when it comes to show, I will not be able to push that government. If I were to be, I know I could do that. I know a lot of NGOs, a lot of non-profits who solicit politicians and governments to donate to their cause. We've never done it at Nigeria Lives Matter. Not because it's against our constitution, like Mr. Obani is arguing, but because that is what is morally right. I want to be in a situation where if I want to drag Ogun State government tomorrow, they're not going to say, we have given Nigeria Lives Matter 10 million naira. Why are you talking? Nobody can say that. I'm saying it publicly. Nobody, alive or dead, can say as a politician or as a government actor can say he gave Nigeria Lives Matter 1 naira. It's deliberate. I spend my money not because I want to, and if I'm going to solicit for money, it will be for charity organizations who give grants to charity organizations to do their work, not the politicians I'm supposed to be holding accountable. And that's just me. Okay. That is enough. Not to talk about lawyers. When a state governor violates the constitution, NBA should be our primary place to go to help us enforce it. Just like Mr. President is being challenged on this state of emergency. Lawyers who have collected money from Mr. President, you think they're going to be able to take him to court? So we are losing integrity everywhere. This is the same NBA. We run a legal system where the chairman of the body of benchers had a partner in his law firm who openly boasted about the ability to influence judges in his favor. That chairman of the body of benchers was not censured. He should have even resigned as a matter of pride. I'm not saying he did it, right? If you want to have integrity, that is the highest body for lawyers, body of benchers. That's the highest that it goes. Any hint of scandal, I expect the chairman to resign. Oh, it's my law firm. He was running the law firm. He's not a retired lawyer. So whatever that guy did, the lady, the partner, okay, if it is scandalous, he should pay for it. That's how it works everywhere in the world. You are the head of the chamber. No, but not only did they pass a vote of confidence in him. How shameful can you be? His own body of benchers passed a vote of confidence in him while the scandal was going on. This was a couple of years ago. Okay, I won't mention his name before they carried me to go and do libel lawsuit or carry me to a kitty. But my point is, things like this erode the confidence of the public in the judiciary. Okay, it revokes, it reduces the respect that we're supposed to have as lawyers. That's why people say it's going to be hard for lawyers to make heaven. Every problem is always traced to us. I don't know why.